Okay, I am actually rather behind on quite a few things, so no time like now to get things started. Happy Hump Day, everybody. Yes, we are now, wow, we are really almost like the first month into this new year is almost over. Yeah, it's January 29th. Pretty sweet, huh? So, yes, let's get started with the fact I was not able to talk about America's Got Talent, the champions, yesterday, but if you saw yesterday's video at all, you know exactly why I couldn't. But yes, that was then, this is now. Let's talk about America's Got Talent, the champions, shall we? So, with that said, first act they had was Christian Stoyanov and Percy, involved puppies, which is always awesome. Actually, you know what? I'll go with the... Okay, so... Alright. Sorry, I already forgot the format that I normally do. Silly me. Okay, so I'll talk about the guys that or acts that didn't got eliminated. So, Bars and Melody, rapper and singer, they're pretty good. I like them. But, they're still kind of they clearly showed what they looked like when they were kids. And they were great. They were successful when they were kids because, they're kids. Everyone wants to root for kids. But now they're, teenagers. Not that there's anything wrong with it, but come on. We need to tell you that, what are people going to find more appealing? Children rapping or teenagers rapping? People find the former more appealing because hardly any children do it. Seriously, I grew up in I was born in 1989, very late 1989. But, the 90s and the 2000s, hip-hop and rap were really starting to become, one of the front mainstream, main tier, upper tier sort of genres of music. So, it was everywhere. And, while Bars and Melody were good, they weren't, they weren't like anything we haven't seen or heard before. At least now. At the time when they were on Australia's Got Talent, they were great. So, Connie Talbot, singer, she was very good. I liked what she brought to the episode as well. It was very nice. Emile Rangel, the dancer who got buzzed by both Simon and Howie. Well, I can definitely say this. Emile in no way, shape, or form lacks style. Seriously, that is style. That is style that I could imitate but never duplicate. Okay, I'll put you that way. Not that I actually want to imitate it, mind you. And, okay, of all the acts that I thought were going to move on and never even think about getting eliminated, never did I think Voices of Service wouldn't go on. No way. There were people in the audience, crying. After the act that Voices of Service did. I'm like, how do they not move on? That's the one act where, at the very least, I thought it would have gotten to, the judges vote and maybe lost there for sure. But, man, it really does break my heart to see that. Jeez. Oh, well. All I can say is Voices of Service, thank you for your service. Hopefully, if they actually do the wild card thing again, you're going to be one of the acts that goes in. Which I certainly hope is the case. Because you definitely would deserve that. Okay. Now, let's get to the two acts that lost by the judges' vote. The dog act I alluded to earlier. Christian and Percy. They were great. I didn't really think that, I get sort of why, because while the act was good, we just saw the week prior, the world record for the longest dog conga line. Oh yeah, that act actually set a world record. Technically the record was already broken because there was a video of them documenting it in front of an actual Guinness Book of World Record judge. But it was actually performed for the first time on America's Got Talent, the Champions, on TV. So that's why, that's what I'm alluding to here. So, what can I say? More dogs, the better equals the better chances of you moving on. And the other contestant that got eliminated by the judges' vote was Brian King Joseph, the violinist. First of all, let me just point this out there. Tyler Butler Figueroa and Brian King Joseph needed to do some sort of recording session or jam together or something. Because those are two of the best violinists I think I've ever heard ever. And hearing Brian's story, I really thought that he would have been able to move on. But no, he didn't. So, a lot of great acts, yet, what actually did get an opportunity to move on? Well, let's start with the one that actually won the judges' vote, which was J.J. Pantano, the roasting comedian, at age 7 years old. Which I gotta say, if Jeff Ross ever retires from being the Roastmaster General, I think we found a successor. Just saying. Now then, let's see, the Sandow Trio Russian Bar, the acrobat dancer thing. Okay, when you perform an act like that and you're blindfolded, and for the most part you succeed, yeah, you deserve to move on. That was really good. Now we get into Strauss Serpent, quite possibly one of the most controversial ones in the sense that I really was thinking that he was going to get buzzed by one of the judges. But he didn't. Strauss Serpent was the winner of Africa's Got Talent. He is a contortionist. And I am watching Strauss Serpent perform. I'm like, ouch. Literally every movement he made me just say, ouch. Please stop showing this. I'm literally just sitting on my couch watching this, and yet my body is in physical pain watching it. How is this possible? Don't get me wrong, it was awesome, but man, I don't want to watch anymore. But we got a chance to move on, which is awesome, and holy cow, if Strauss Serpent ends up winning, well, he'd probably be the first contortionist to do it, so, there's that. And the winner of the Golden Buzzer, Silhouettes. Now, what is Silhouettes? Silhouettes is a silhouette dance group. Basically, they put a sheet with the light in the background, and the shadows do all the movement and dancing, stuff like that. Basically, they're the first group to ever really do that on the Got Talent scene. So, needless to say, there was a lot of hype being built up to it. And luckily, it did exactly just that. It lived directly up to the hype. It was good. So, yeah. Don't really know what's going to happen next. That's 16 that have yet to perform. Actually, I'm actually trying to look up right now. Let's see. Are they doing... Okay. So, looks like they're doing the semifinals next week. They're going to do the finals a week later. And I have no idea what they're going to do afterwards. Because it says there's going to be 3 more episodes in February. One on the 3rd, one on the 10th, and one on the 17th. Because, every 7 days. So, I guess we're just going to have to see what happens next. I mean, that was only 40? I swore last year they did like 50. With like 12 winners. I don't know, but I guess that this is unless maybe there's one more episode of actual acts, then they move on, making it 20. I don't know what they're gonna do. It's weird. Like, this sort of mini series of videos that I do in terms of talking about my thoughts on America's Got Talent, the Champions, really is starting to starting to wrap up. I mean, if the last several days have been an indication, all good things must come to an end. And that would include people too, so how can I judge, So, yeah. Anything else? It's weird. When I was talking about the funeral, what happened on the day of the funeral on yesterday morning, because I almost said the funeral was on Monday, but the actual me telling of what happened on Tuesday, obviously. I'm trying to see if I had left anything out. And I do have to confess to one thing. Now, I mentioned many times that I have family out in Colorado, and I was in Colorado that you saw for a little bit in 2018. I'll be honest, my last time in Colorado really was just plain awful. It was. I'd rather not get into why, but for a long time, I really wanted to, never see that state ever again. But I guess in spite of what's happened, and, I mean, it's been well over a year since I was there, obviously. So, I'm willing to at least consider going back. And hopefully it'll be a lot better. And hey, if I go, my uncle will pay for my plane ticket, so that'd be pretty sweet, huh? Honestly, though, I mean, yeah, I know my family would want to see me if I wanted to go out there. But, I'd rather bring a few people as well. That'd be pretty cool. I don't know. I'm just thinking weird now. But speaking of family, everyone made it back to their respective homes okay. Family, friends of my grandfather from Canada, they made it back to Canada okay. Everyone who lives in Colorado and Massachusetts and everywhere else in our great nation, they made it back okay, which is good. I'm glad to see you guys are all safe and sound. And all I can say is, as sad as this experience was for all of us, it was really great to see you all again. I couldn't be happier that I was able to do so. And let's not wait too long to make it happen again. Hopefully it will be under much happier circumstances. I want to point that out right now. hopefully it'll be in happier circumstances. And who knows? Maybe I won't be alone for that. At least in terms of being single. Who knows? I don't know. I'm just thinking crazy, whatever. Like, favorite, share, hit that subscribe button, follow me on social media platforms, turn notifications on YouTube. I am very humble to make this video for all of you guys who watch and enjoy for today. I'm hopefully have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful hump day. And remember, if you guys ever want to talk or chat, I'm always going to be here to lend an ear. And I'll always have your back. Take care and make good choices. See ya.